So, a couple months ago, I started using the Life Tracker system, which is a system that I found from Resu. It's been really good. I've made a few modifications of my own, but to shape my 2025, I want to try to use the system and journaling in general to really maximize my year. This is around the system here. It is just a little small sentence of what you did that day, and then along with other just stats that you want to track that day, like your exercise or your sleep. I personally am a climber, and I'm trying to hangboard more, so that is one of my main ones as well. And I'm trying to bulk up, and as well as my sleep schedule. I'm trying to wake up earlier. But today I am going to be reviewing my goals. So I've been using a kind of a scratch journal just to test how I wanted to form the Life Tracker system, because I like the way that Racer does it, but I have my own spin on it because I like writing about my day, and so I want to have a little more room. He does one page for a whole month. I like doing sort of a page for a week, but I did get a new journal specifically for 2025, which I'm going to start using, and it is a way more condensed version. So hopefully I can fit a month onto a page. I'm just going to try it out, and just still kind of do it as I'm going along. Some stuff that I added that he does not have is like a budget and a weekly goal, as well as the right side of the page, which I'm trying to write stuff on what I spend money on and kind of review my week overall, like a big paragraph of a review. Let's get to my goals for this year. Let's talk about that. My first one is spend time learning how to cook consistently. I am trying to bulk up. That is what I've wanted to do for years now, and I've never like put in the effort to actually do that. A lot of the times it's just because there isn't a lot of food in my pantry or in my fridge, and I don't know how to cook, so I don't have that versatility of just being able to grab something and cook it. I will make myself do something every week, learn how to make one meal every week. Realistically, I don't think it's going to be that smooth. I think it's going to be something I want to do every month, like once a month, but I really want to try to get myself to do it. Climb and lift often is my next one. I already do this pretty regularly. I rarely skip a day unless like I just don't have time. That's usually when I do skip a day, is if I don't wake up early enough and I can't do it in the morning, and then just after work, if it's sort of late, like 7 or 8, I don't really feel like working out because I'm trying to wake up earlier and go to bed. It's tough to work out like later, like when it's that late. Um, the one advantage of working out later though after work is you are carved up for the whole day, because you had lots to eat. Sometimes in the morning it's hard to go. It's really difficult to go hard because you don't have that much food in your body. Next one is run often. I am trying to get into running. Running is awesome. I really love the feeling of running. It's something I'm trying to do. I'm trying to work my way up to every day. I know that's a bit unrealistic, but every other day would also work, but at least 3 times a week. Right now it's only like once a week. So my next one is manage my time a little bit better. Um, I've always been kind of poor at managing time. I will tend to doom scroll a lot, and that is definitely something I want to work on this year. There's some points where I'm just on my computer and I'm super bored and I'm just maybe watching a YouTube video or something, and I just pull out my phone on Instagram or TikTok and just start scrolling. That is the worst habit, and I go for 10 minutes and then I quick off, and then I sit back and watch the video some more, and then I just do the same shit again. So I'm really trying to not do that as much. Eliminating social media is probably my biggest goal of this year. Not completely. That's a little unrealistic. Eliminating it completely is a bit far-fetched in my opinion. I'm not a minimalist, and I'm wanting to be, but not entirely. Like, I've watched channels like James Schultz and like Rasu and those type of channels. I feel like that's a bit too intense for my life currently. If I had something bigger to work on, like if I'm not a major in school yet. I'm trying to find what I want to do. Not entirely sure. Computer science seems interesting. Hopefully I'm into that. But it's hard to find something to dedicate like all my time to right now. I don't have something to dedicate all my time except for just lifting. You can only do that for like a certain part of your day. You can't do that all day. But I'm trying to find something to dedicate all my time to and to maybe learn something. But yeah, my next Big, like one of the big goals is to budget efficiently. I need to find a new job right now. The job that I'm working at is going to weekends only starting next weekend. It's super tough that that is happening. Because it's forcing me to budget my money basically, because it's hard to find a job in this time of the year. Not a lot of places are hiring. I already applied at a lot. I'm gonna apply to more, but it's hard. It's really hard. Getting a job is hard, and I want to learn a skill online to maybe find a passive income to do. I really need to start budgeting efficiently and thinking about stuff before I buy it basically. Another goal that I have is reading more books. I need to start reading more books with more knowledge. I have been reading Atomic Habits. This is a really good book and is helping me do exactly what I'm trying to do, is to get good habits going. How to Win Friends and Influence People. This is really good. I'm still working my way through this. I am not doing it how it's intended. The intended way is to study this shit, to apply it to your life, and every chapter read multiple times and just practice every single tip that's on here. I need to do that. That is another goal that I have actually, is just this book is really good. It's got really solid points, and it's just something that I need to put to practice. This, I'm not even halfway through it, barely read it. I need to keep reading this. I'm still on his backstory part, which is, it's tough. It's what he went through is definitely brutal, but I haven't gotten to the actual knowledge part of it yet. I read through this already, need to reread it. A lot of these self-help books I read through once and just did not take any notes of any sort. I'm taking a lot of notes on Atomic Habits to look back to and to practice and to think about, but I need to do the same for this one. Haven't started it, but I got it, and I'm probably going to be reading it after I finish my other ones. Reading more is something I definitely need to do every day, because before I would only read if it was a slow day at work and I needed to bring something to read, and I would bring my journal to take notes. But I need to dedicate time for it every single day. Maybe in the morning while I eat breakfast, or just an hour a day, at least 30 minutes a day, but ideally an hour a day would be great. This I got as a gift, Make Your Bed. I only read a little bit. It's pretty short. Not entirely sure what it's about, but I just know that it's under the category of books that I want to read. My next goal is play less video games. I love video games. I've played so many, and I really like grinding certain games, but it's something that I do a little too much. I think that I don't feel guilty about it 24/7. Definitely not. Sometimes I'm just I just want to tone down and play this game. I have nothing to do for the next couple hours. I'm just gonna do this. But there's always the underlying feeling of I can definitely be doing something more productive, like cleaning my room, cleaning the bathroom, just cleaning, organizing, that sort of thing. Learning skill, drawing, journaling. There's so much other stuff I can be doing. I really am trying to make myself to save it for the end of the day, not nighttime, but just end of the day, as in after I've done everything that I want to do that day. Work on social skills is a big one as well. I really want to be more socially accepted, is not the right word. I just want to be more social and make more friends and be someone who's easy to talk to. That is a really big goal of mine, is to be someone who's easy to talk to, because I really like people who are easy to talk to, and I'm trying to be that person, and it's really hard to tell what type of person you are from a third person perspective. When you have these goals, like I do, it's tough to tell. It's tough to tell what you need to work on exactly, but I just need to make micro adjustments to adjusting those things. Confidence is a big one, and eye contact and stuff like that. Making more friends is a big one, and it's something I just want to be more friendly with everyone and be able to approach strangers and talk to strangers just so much easier. Climbing has helped a lot with that. The climbing community is great. It's just something I need to apply to everything. You can make new friends so easily. It just takes that bit of confidence to reach out and just say something, give them a compliment or whatever. Another big one is be more organized more consistently, keeping my room clean, keeping things clean in general, keeping stuff organized. My room isn't a huge mess all the time that you see a lot of people's rooms just absolutely just filthy. I'm good at keeping stuff organized, but I'm tempted to just throw stuff into the corner of my rooms a lot of the times, and it just sits there for weeks. But I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to stay more clean in general. Wipe down my desk more often, and just do stuff like that. And be more organized with my day as well, and just like plan out my day and know what I'm going to do throughout the day and have those goals for the day as well as for the week. Cold showers is the next one. I had a phase for like a couple weeks that I was able to do it every day. Now it's like winter and it's cold in the morning, so it's harder to do that. It's been a couple weeks, almost a month since I've done a cold shower. I'm a fan of cold showers, but it's definitely once you get in the rhythm of taking cold showers every day, it becomes way easier, but it's tough to get like back into that. Cold showers are great. They make me feel great afterwards. They suck in the moment though, and it sucks to be in there and actually have to turn it down physically. And it's tough to get your brain to do that, you know. It's definitely something that I want to get back into, definitely for the summer. And just waking up early, like it's a great thing to add if you already are waking up early. Keeping a consistent sleep schedule is a big goal that I have, and think I'm pretty on it. I'm trying to wake up consistently at 7 every day. And I could go earlier, but there's some days where I have nothing to do that day. So there's not a huge reason to wake up as early as 6 or 5. I know that a lot of people do that, and a lot of people who are trying to improve themselves do that, and they say that it's what you should be doing. But as someone who has work at 11:30, usually 11:30, 12:30, like 10:30 today, I don't see a reason to wake up that early, you know. I definitely like waking up early, and 7 and 6 is usually my goal, to go to sleep at like a 10 or 11. I've been doing really good with that, but that's definitely something I want to keep up and work down over time, especially when school starts again, just to have a whole day before I have my school day, like that kind of thing, and be able to get stuff done and be able to have some downtime in the morning before going to school, as well as maybe get some studying done before going to school. I need to spend more time writing and journaling. I have an entirely separate journal of just like thoughts that I have, just like stuff like that, you know, just text on the paper, no organizing, just dates and writing what's on my mind, something that's too much and something I want to write about. I want to do it more because the only reason I do it is sometimes I feel like there's just something on my mind, but I want to try to pull stuff out of my mind and write and see if there's something that I didn't know that I was thinking about, and just writing even if there's no reason to write, like just to see where it goes. But I want to do that hopefully every day. Next big one is staying sober as much as possible. I do like getting intoxicated. I like drinking. I like smoking, but it's definitely something that I save for special occasions. I used to do it just in my room on my own, and it didn't feel so great. You know, it felt great in the moment, but it's not a great thing to be doing just on your own. It's better to do it in an environment where you're just having way more fun. It's something that you should definitely just save. Like, I am trying to limit as much as possible just until I'm 25 and until my brain's fully developed, because I know it's just going to kill if I get addicted to it now and just do it and just not even care about the moderation. It's definitely going to bite me in the ass later. But I want to save those special moments until I'm 25. And even when I'm past 25, I don't want to do it a whole lot. I just want to save it. Save it as much as possible, just because it's fun. It's a fun thing to do, but you shouldn't do it unless there's something like, there's a reward, you know? Like, use it as a reward. Like, instead of just like doing it every day, use it as like you have a super hard week, and then at the end when it's Friday or Saturday, like, you get to have fun. And I'm not saying get blackout drunk. Like, I'm not saying that at all. But just like a night out with your friends, just, you know, drinking, like that sort of thing, you know? It's just like, I'm trying to save, like, use it as a reward as much as possible, and only use it special occasions. Another one that's not as important, but it's something I definitely want to start doing, is stretching, either every morning or every night. I really want to try to get a flexible body, just to have one, you know, just to be flexible in general, and to not be prone to injuries from maybe climbing or lifting. Like, it's just really good to be flexy, and it's really just good for the body in general, good for your posture, good for everything. And fixing posture is another one that I want to do. So those are all my goals. Thank you for watching. I will hopefully do, what I'm hoping for this channel is to do weekly reviews of how my week went and what I can do to improve, and what I did do to improve myself that week, and just goals like that I accomplished, and I will set goals for next week, that sort of thing. I moved over from TikTok, so if you are from TikTok, what's up? How's it going? I'm excited for this. I'm hoping that I can stick to this. I didn't have it a goal. It wasn't a goal on here, but that is something else that I want to do, is just try to stay consistent on YouTube and just really like talk out loud with myself is mostly what this is for. This is just for me. It's just accountability to make me do this, to talk out loud with myself, and trying to hit, like, hopefully every Monday is something that I want to do. Something that I want to do every Monday is just talk as much as I can, and just to really help me process what's going on in my head, to just make it really clear what I want. But you don't care. Thank you for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one.